I'm the Frugal Fun Mum here in Adelaide, Australia. I want to welcome you to our channel today and thank you so much for clicking on today's video where we are in video 2 of our series Back to Basics. And if you haven't already, check out video 1 because I think you're going to enjoy some of the tips and the tricks that we have in there for how to create your shopping list and find the best bargains. And today's video we have our grocery haul, so I'm excited to be able to show you everything that we have. What I've done is I have filmed it per shop and shown you each little thing that I've gotten at each shop, broken it all down for you guys so you can vaguely follow along. And sort of also what I've done is that I'm doing a meal plan type overhaul for us as a family because we have a lot of dietary and special needs and other food factors I need to put into place. So doing a lot of these food challenges as one person is really tricky because I have to cook it and eat it myself and then cook separate for the whole family, and it's all over the joint. And I'm noticing that there are so many families on YouTube that watch and chat to me in the comments, which you can leave me a comment below, say hey. And so I wanted to give you a realistic snapshot of us as a family and what we eat and drink, etc, etc. I do have in there a small video where I've put together just the food items to show you guys what I would buy if it was just the two of us, which happened when we first got married. And of course food choice, texture, diets, etc have all changed, but as a budget I was going for around about $100. I think I've done it pretty well for just the two people because that's all the cash we had on the day after we got married. And so I've got that there to show you. And then I got a video after that which talks about coffee because coffee is life. Funny fact, when my husband and I first got married, neither one of us actually drank coffee, so that wasn't anywhere in our grocery hauls for quite a few years, believe it or not. So yeah, enjoy, and I will come back at the end and say goodbye. So here is our first trip to the fruit and veg store. I'm going to put the prices on the screen as usual. If I remember, I'll talk you through them, but the receipts are all in the other room. So I got 2 bags of carrots because I know they were $1 each and we will go through them. And I haven't seen any on special at Coles or anything this week. I got some watermelon because it was, I think, $1.99 a kilo. I'll let you know how much we paid. I got 2 kilos of apples because I'm planning on making a dessert. And they were on special for $1.89, I think it was a kilo. I got a 3 kilo bag of oranges because they were cheaper to buy a 3 kilo bag than 1 kilo on its own. Got a bag of potatoes because again buying a 5 kilo bag was cheaper than individual. Got a pumpkin because it was on special for I think $1.49 a kilo. I got 2 sweet potatoes because again they were on special. Bananas, they were like $2.69 I think a kilo. Got 12 eggs, they were $1.49 for a carton of 12, so a little bit smaller than 700 grams, but still happy with that price. I got 4 red apples for Keurig, they're pink ladies. I have no idea why I didn't get 5, one for every day of the week, but who knows. So yeah, that was everything here. The total was $23.20. Okay, next we have our Aldi haul, and what I've done is I've put stickers on everything to show you what the price is and what it would be compared to Coles where I normally shop. I haven't worried about Woolworths or Foodland or anything. I'm just doing a price comparison for you guys. And also because there's a few things like the sugar and the honey I'd already bought from Coles, and I don't like to stockpile too much on sugar because we get ants in here. So I've put the price there. I'll claim that price as what I've paid and add it into the totals. So we have some crinkle cut chips for $1.89. Some wedges for $1.89. Table spread is $1.69. Sugar, like I mentioned, for 2 kilos is $2.09. The honey, like I mentioned, at Aldi would be $3.99. Strawberry jam is $1.39. Got a honey mustard sauce for $1.89. I'd normally get the Coles one that's $2, so just a little bit different there. Pineapple chunks, Aldi's $1.19, at Coles are $1.20. Got 2 cans of these tomatoes. I got them because they've got the basil and oregano, and it saves me having to buy mixed spices because this is the only tomato where I put spices in. It was on sale for 99 cents, so I grabbed 2, but the one I buy at Coles is $1.20 for the same. These were, I think, about $1.19 on the shelf, so only about 1 cent cheaper. I got a loaf of white bread for $1.59 and a loaf of multigrain bread for the same $1.59. Got a pack of cheese, 24 slices for $5.99, normally $6.50 at Coles. Whoops. Got some thickened cream for $1.89. It's normally $1.90 at Coles. Got some sour cream to go with our wedges for $2.09. It's normally $2.10. I would have picked up puff pastry at Aldi, so I'm going to claim the $2.29. But, well, this is Woolworths, but at Woolworths and Coles it's $2.30. So I'll claim the 1 cent saving there. I bought some brownie mix because I figured this would be good for afternoon tea, so it's $2.49. Got 2 tins of tuna, they were $2.69 each. Oops, just move them down for a second. Got a can of peaches for $1.99. Got a jar of sweet and sour sauce for $2.29. I would have bought this fish 4-pack at Aldi for $3.99, but I literally bought this at Coles the other day for $1.25, so I'm just going to ignore that and I'll just claim the $3.99. And the last thing was these chicken nuggets for $2.49, so that's everything that we got from Aldi. Okay, we had to stop at Coles because there were just some things that I cannot buy at Aldi, Foodland, Reject Shop, and I just go to Coles rather than Woolworths. So I got a kilo of mixed vegetables. Every other place I go to has beans in them, and we are like, no thank you ma'am. So this is $2 for 1 kilo, I think it is, and we use this in our lasagna to bulk it up. I got a kilo of corn for $2.70. We'll probably only use it in 1 or 2 meals, but I buy it now and then it lasts for ages. I got a bag of frozen cauliflower because Aldi do not sell these unless I want it in cream cheese, which I do not. And I got broccoli while I was there because although Aldi do sell it, it's cheaper at Coles. I think this was $2.35 or $2.15, and at Aldi it's about $2.80. However, the weight might be a bit different, but because when I didn't see they had cauliflower, I was like, I'm out of here. I like to buy them together. I got 2 litres of milk because this is $2.39 at Coles, and at Aldi it was $2.49, so save some money there. Got some syrup for pancakes. I could not find any alternative type 1 at the Aldi I was at. They had bits and pieces of stock, not completely there, so not saying that they don't stock it, just that when I went it wasn't there. So Coles, I paid $2.20 and this was on special, otherwise I would have got the home brand one, but this was cheaper than home brand. I got the wheat biscuits. I've already had these at home, so I'm just going to claim the $3.20. They're like $3.19 at Aldi, so 1 cent again. Now, look, let me just put these to the front. Okay, so flour. So again, I don't like to massively stockpile flour in our house, and we literally just bought up. So I'm going to claim these as that I just bought them. So this is 2 kilos of plain flour, that's $1.80, and 2 kilos of self-raising flour for $1.80 as well. Aldi only sell 1 kilo bags, which are $1 each, so it's cheaper to go to Coles to get the flour. So that's everything from Coles. Not a lot because I've got heaps from Aldi, but still, here it is. So we've gone to Foodland for most of our meat because I find that that is the cheapest, especially individual stores. They have their own specials. So I went to 2 different Foodlands. I'm going to go through what I got. I got 5 slices of chicken loaf. This is Kira's favourite because it's only $9.90 a kilo compared with buying the $5.50 big pack that I get. So it's only $1.52, and then at least this way she eats it for the week and there's none that's going to go off. Same with the Virginian ham. It was $9.99 a kilo, so I got just over 400 grams, so it was $4.42. Again, normally for a 400 gram pack from Coles it's $5.50, and so I figured this would be good, and then any leftover I can freeze for future pizzas. I got 1.6 kilos of chicken breast. It's actually 4 fillets, chicken breast fillets. It's $12.64 because it was only $7.90 a kilo. So I'm going to always go to Foodland and get chicken breast fillets for this price compared to paying $9.50 at Coles. I then got 4 of the chicken dims. It is chicken dim sims, it's not pork. And because they were on sale for 99 cents, so I went in there because they're normally on sale for $1.29, but as they were down, I just took the 4. Got this packet of mince because it was $13.50 on sale for a kilo, so it's just under a kilo, so $12.34. Now I got this because it's a premium mince. I'm hoping that there's less fat and stuff compared with normal. Coles is $20 for a kilo of mince. Aldi do sell mince for $9.99 a kilo, but it comes in 3 kilo packs. And it is also only 3-star, and so there's a lot of fat, and I cannot have that for Jeremy since he had his gallbladder out. He really needs good quality meats and not a lot of fat, so that's where dietary needs come into play. I got some chuck steak because it was $12.99 a kilo, and that is pretty much perfect on par with what I'd be willing to pay for meat. So it's $11.38, and this will do 2 meals. Got a box of lasagna sheets. Aldi had none when I went, and then I've since gone back to just have a double look to make sure I wasn't seeing things. I went to a different Aldi, and this was $2.50, and this at Foodland is only $1.80. Now at Coles they sell one similar that's only $1.70. However, it's never on the shelf, so their next one is for $2 at Coles. So I've grabbed this one at Foodland instead, being $1.80, so more savings for me. Ooh, I grabbed his lettuce because they were on special for 95 cents at the one Foodland I went to. And I grabbed 2 of these drinks, a litre each, because they're $1.06 each litre. They're $1.07 or $1.09 a litre at Coles, but we get 10 cents back on the containers, so it will be under $1 a litre by the time we get the refund. And because a 2 litre apple juice at Coles and Woolworths is $2.15, so we're saving there on that one as well. Our last stop for the day was to the reject shop because I knew what these prices were going to be, so I didn't bother going anywhere else. So I got a bag of macaroni for 50 cents. Bag of spiral pasta for 50 cents, spaghetti for 50 cents, and a kilo of rice for $1. This is normally $1.40 at Coles, so happy to save a little bit of money there. Rounding out our shop, I had to add in the snacks. I've done this separately so you guys can see what our meal plan was, but these are the snacks that we need as a basic to survive for the week. So, okay, maybe we don't need some things, but these are the things that we enjoy as a family and are always our base level things. So I got these little biscuits for Kira because she enjoys them. I got these cookies because they're only $1.90 for 500 grams and I cannot make them that cheap. So, yep. I got this chocolate from Aldi because everyone assures me it's the best thing since sliced bread, so I'm going to give it a go. Dark licorice twists, family favourite. strawberry twists. I'm sure these are only Kira and Jeremy's favourite. 2 packs of choc chip muesli bars because they have them for recess, lunch, snack, whatever. I got a lemonade and a raspberry. I got some popcorn from Aldi's for $1.99, and so I thought I'd give this a go because the one I get from Coles is normally $2.20, so I thought I'd compare. Got 2 packs of chips for Jeremy because they're on sale for $1.75 each. And then we need some school snacks. So we've got 2 packs of these infusion veggie straws. There were 2 packs for $5. And then I got 2 packs of these French fries, 6-pack, multi-pack. Again, 2 packs for $5. So these are the snacks that people have in their lunch boxes for school, uni, etc., etc. So I've included those as what we spend in a week to add it all up at the end. Okay guys, here is everything that I would sort of have, probably I would say for 2 people. If it was just one person for myself, then some of the meat options would be gone and I would have sausages or chicken drumsticks instead. But I'm working with what dietary requirements and needs we have. My husband doesn't like a lot of fats in his meat. I would buy cheaper mince as well, but I wouldn't buy the 3-pack of Aldi if I was working within a budget. So I've put all of this here as what I would buy probably for my base rate, and it came to a total of $83.23. And so I'm going to go through the meals and what I've got here, and I'll talk about any adjustments and things that we've had as well. So breakfast, I would still have cereal, and I would need milk, and I would need some sugar. I could omit the sugar if I was really health conscious, but I also would only get a 1 kilo bag, not the 2 kilos, so I'd be saving $1 there. Yes, it's cheaper to get the 2 kilos, but hey, we're on a budget. Lunch, I would still have bread, ham, cheese, and need the margarine. But I know that this cheese is going to last me for 3 weeks because 1 slice of cheese every day, 24 slices in here, so I know it's going to last. Same with the margarine, that's probably easily going to last for the whole month. And the ham, I would only buy about 100 grams of it, something to last me for the week. I wouldn't buy the 400 grams, but that would be enough to sort of easily feed 2, 3, maybe 4 people for at least 2 weeks, depending on how much you use it and spread it out for. The first dinner plan I would have was be a tuna mornay, so I'd have tuna, I'd have the mixed veg, I'd have some pasta, I'd need some flour for the white sauce, and that would easily make 2, if not 3 serves. If you added extra pasta, you could space it out even more. Spaghetti bolognese, I would have the mince here, I would have the spaghetti, and I would have a jar of tomatoes, and I would only use half. This is like a kilo, I'd only use half of this, and again that would easily make 2, maybe 3 serves. So again, spreading it out. With the other half of that, I would make a lasagna, so I'd need the mince, I would need the pasta sheets that we have here, I'd need another can of tomatoes, and I would put in the mixed veg. I'd need the milk and the flour to make a white sauce. And my lasagna makes 6 servings, so I'd be done. That would be actually a good meal that I would have. If I could get a smaller pack of mince that was worth it for the weight, then I would do that and just have lasagna. I'd be happy with that. The other idea I had was chicken. This is still $7.90 a kilo. I probably would still buy a kilo because I know I can freeze the rest, but if I was on a really, really tight budget, I'd probably only buy half a kilo, and that would keep the cost down. But for the pricing, I have included the whole kilo. I would have honey chicken, and I would have rice. The other meal I would have would be chicken and the sweet and sour with the rice. That's another meal option. And I also have here a stew. I would need an extra can of tomatoes because I completely forgot. But I would have the pumpkin and the carrot and the sweet potato. And again, that's easily going to make 4 servings or more. I could add mashed potatoes in there. If not, I would just eliminate them completely this week. I've got oranges for morning tea. I eliminated the apples. I could have some bananas, which I've added in just as something extra, which I might have with breakfast. I've got some eggs here because I could have them for a breakfast with toast one morning, but I do need 2 eggs for the brownie, so I've got that as an option. But again, these eggs are gonna last for a good week, if not 2. So I think for a baseline overall is $83.23. That's without really repeating a whole lot of meals. It's trying to get some variety. So we've got some tuna or slash fish, chicken, mince, and steak, and veggies and everything else. So that's probably what I would do for, well, I do it for myself for one person, and then I know I'm covered for a whole week. And again, came to $83. But if I only had $50, I'd take out probably one of the meat options. I'd only have 1 chicken sauce, half a kilo of chicken, and very quickly that price is going to come down. So I hope that this helps someone. This is our last little pack that we've put together for what we would have as a family. So not necessarily in the food haul section, except there are 2 things that I need to point out. Tomato sauce, I completely forgot to film this previously because it was in the cupboard. As you can see, this is already ours. I would have bought this from Aldi. I think it was $1.59 for 500 mils, and so I would have put that, put a sticker there. I've run out of stickers, so I would have claimed that in the other costing, so I'll add that back in. And I would have bought baking paper. I bought this ages ago because it's 120 meters. But I would have bought the little 15-meter roll, which was $2.70 from Coles. So I would have included those in the food budget. For the family budget, we've got coffee. This is what we drink. So it's $14 when it's on special for the 500 grams. And then Kira has these oat coffees because she doesn't like the milk solids in the other ones. Whoops, I was drinking the other Nescafe ones, but I'm going to go with this, see how I go for the month. But as long as we have drinking chocolate to add into it, that will be okay. But this will only last for a week, whereas this coffee will probably last like 2-3 months. We have iced coffee because iced coffee is life. I have oil here. This is the oil that we purchased previously. I'll put in there what the Aldi cost would be if I bought it from there. So yeah, but I wouldn't have bought that this week. It'd probably go into next week's haul, but I wanted to include it in this pack. Oat milk for Kira because that's what she drinks with her coffee. And we've got a tin of Milo that again will last us quite a few months. So that is everything to sort of round out our family food budget. All right, guys, so here we go. Here's everything for the week. Ooh, a little bit over there. So much so I had to pull a table out to put it all on top. So, all right, let's see how we go. So just showing you the totals of what I spent in each shop. It doesn't look as bad when it's broken down into smaller parts like that. So you can then see how you're tracking as you're going along, keeping count. And here are the totals. So food only, as you can see, and then everything I've shown you in this video is the next total. So remember, some of these things will last for a month. So as you can see, I've been doing a lot of paper to help you guys and explain who, what, where, how. I know it's a lot, but that's how my brain works, and I just want to give you all the information. Already I'm seeing things that I'm like, oh, I need to change that, or I need to simplify that. So we're learning together. This is my first time sort of teaching you guys what I would do. So leave me a comment below and let me know if you've learned anything or what you do different, or if anything surprised you, because I would love to be able to chat with you in the comments. Please give this video a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the channel, because we would love to have you here as a family while we go through this series, Back to Basics. Feel free to share with a friend, and as always, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!